Lisa's zooming from here.
Mm-hmm.
Where is she? Must be in the
I told her. I told her to. She's okay. So I'll be there at 9.
In your mouth, and one more time. Nice big inhale. Fully fill your belly, fill your lungs. Exhale, let it sigh out. And just take a moment to scan your body, check in with yourself, see where you're at today. Just see if there's any tension in any areas of your body you might want to focus on today or just be aware of. Maybe we want to be more conscious of different movements. It's always lovely to just be aware of those things and just take it where we need to take it today. We'll take one more breath with our eyes closed. Say it out, open your eyes. We're just going to start swaying from side to side. I'm going to step forward just a little bit and just let the arms be heavy. Let your spine go. Okay, maybe kind of slapping your kidneys or little side body just gently, or whatever your hands fall is fine. Your glutes, your sides. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Find your way back through center. Hands on the shoulders. Let's take some nice big circles through the shoulders. Let's waken them up. Good. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. Other direction. Nice big circles. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open your arms. We're going to give ourselves that nice big hug. And then the other direction. Good. So we'll just do this a few times. Open the heart. Give yourself a hug and a squeeze. Say good morning, I love you. Let's go 2. And 1. Let's just hold this one for just a moment. Round your spine forward. Let's get a little bit of release in between the shoulder blades. Maybe kind of shake your shoulders out for just a moment. Take a breath. Lovely. And then come to the sky, or bring yourself upright. Good. Bring your arms to the sky. We're going to do this awkward rotating thing. We're going to move our arms in the opposite direction. I was trying this out. I was like, oh, it's really trying to figure out that coordination. Go in the opposite direction. So see if you can figure it out. Good. A little mind game. Let's go 2 and 1. See if you can switch directions. Here we go. Where are we going? Am I going the same direction? I'm not sure. Let's go this way. I just wanted to see if you guys could do it because I was struggling with it. So yeah, this side is not working for me. Let's go 2 and 1. I'm just going backwards with my arms. That's okay. Look towards the sky. Open your heart. Let's go side to side. Good. It's funny how one side can be so much less coordinated than the other side. Good. Up and over. That's just your little challenge for the day. Let's go for 3, for 2, and 1. Arms to the sky. Let's waterfall down. Roll your spine down 1 vertebra at a time. All the way down to the floor. Hands to the floor. Soft bends in the knees. Let's shift forward and backwards. Good. Trying to find some length in the spine. Your head hangs heavy. Feeling that little hamstring stretch. And let's just roll it back on up 1 vertebra at a time. All the way to stand. Inhale the arms. Exhale, we roll it back down. So let's just go a little bit faster this time. Hands on the floor, shift forward, shift back, roll your spine up intricately, 1 vertebra at a time. Inhale the arms. Exhale, roll it down, all the way down. Shift forward and back. We're going to switch it up on this next one. Roll it on up. Inhale the arms, widen your feet as wide as your mat, maybe even a little bit wider, maybe off the mat. Good, flat back hinge. Now press your booty back. Hands to the earth, roll your spine on up. Good. 1 vertebra at a time. Inhale, flat back last time this way. Good, roll it on up. We're gonna take that standing saw, arms to the corners, rolling your spine down. Opposite toes, maybe get a little hip crack like me. Good, roll it down. Other side. Roll it back up, do your best. Good, so corner to corner. Getting that nice rotation in the spine. Last time, let's hold it on this side. Open your heart. Good. Fingers reach towards the sky for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it back up and we'll have the hold on the other side. Even it out. Good. Hold it down. Grab hold of your ankle, your shin, wherever you can reach. Look towards the sky for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it back up, back to that flat back, hands to the earth. I just want you to bend your hips here and then lift them back up. So we're not coming into a full deep squat, just halfway, and then all the way back up. So whatever that looks like for you, that's fine. Maybe your hands need to come to your thighs, whatever works for you. Let's go for 2 and 1. Hips to the sky. We're gonna start bending into the right leg and the left. Maybe taking your hands to the right and to the left. So just little bends. One leg is straight and one leg is bent. Good. Let's go 2 and 1. Find your way through center. Both legs are straight. You're gonna walk your hands over to the left side, bend them to the right knee for a different stretch. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk yourself over to the other side. Grab a hold of your right ankle, bending into the left knee. Stretch it out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back through center. Heel toe your feet in. We're gonna walk yourself into a nice plank position. Finding your way there, wrists right underneath the shoulders, tuck your pelvis under, really strong through the core, shoulders in your sockets. You are welcome to bring your knees down at any time if you need to. We're gonna find our down dog, press it back, press the heels into the mat, find the length in your spine, just awakening things, and then roll yourself forward, find your plank again. Lovely, so nice and active through the body, roll it back, down dog. Let's do 2 more times this way. We're gonna find a nice deep lunge to open up the hips. Round it back. 1 more time after this, we'll find our way to downward facing dog. Beautiful, strong through your shoulders. Downward facing dog, let's paddle out the legs for just a moment. Press into the hands, press the chest down for 3, 2, and 1. Heels sink, lift your right leg. We're gonna bring the foot to the outside of the right hand, the right foot. Lengthen up, give me some little pulses here. Nice baby pulses, hands on the earth for 3, 2, and 1. Hold it, you're gonna shift forward and back, flexing and pointing through the left foot. Do your best, maybe it's static, maybe the movement doesn't work for you. Good, stretching through the backside, good. Let's go 2 and 1. Coming forward, setting the knee down, untucking the toe. Let's rise, that Anjaneyasana, press those hips forward. Take a breath, so really stretching the hip flexor here. Pressing hips forward, open your heart. For 3, 2, and 1. Hands come back to the mat, tuck your toe back, downward facing dog. However you arrive there, just be mindful. Good, paddle it out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg lifts. Step to the outside of the left hand or wherever you can reach. Wiggle that leg back. Let's take some gentle pulses through the hips. Stretching it out. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Shift forward and back through the ankle. Nice. Do your best. If, like I said, if you need to take it static, if you need to put the back knee down, not everyone is as flexible, maybe in the hips, so just really pay attention to what your body needs. It's okay. Knee down. Lift your arms. Press the hips forward. Good. Take a breath. Good. 1 more round of breath. Hands to the earth. Tuck the back toe, down dog. Last time here, press the chest down, press the heels down. Knees to the floor, hands under shoulders, cat cow, good. I guess we're starting with a little yoga too. Usually do. Belly drops, round through the spine. Drop the belly, good. So just some cat cows moving through your spine. Good, let's take some tail wags now. Nice neutral spine, and then the hips just go from right to left, wagging your tail. Good, looking towards the hip, getting that little side bend, lovely. We are gonna start tapping into the core, tapping into upper body a bit here. Do your best through this flow. It's kind of a long one per side, and we'll do each side separately. So here we go. We're gonna start with our left leg. Reach it nice and long. Flex the foot, reach your other arm, the right one, palms inwards, biceps by the ears. Pull the belly in. This first movement is going to be with rounding of the spine. So hold for just a moment. Breathe, find your stability, find your length in your spine. And your next exhale, we're gonna round through the spine, pull the elbow in, pull the knee in. So more yoga style here, reaching. And exhale, 10 times this way. Reach. Exhale, point. I like to flex back. It gives you a little bit more activity in the glutes. Good, round. Squeeze in through the core. Round, good. Still engaging through the whole midsection. I think we have about 4 more left, so let's go 4. Breathe for 3, nice. For 2. Last one, we're gonna keep everything long and straight. Arm comes down and lifts. Down and lifts. So now the spine stays nice and long and the belly pulls in. We're gonna change this up. You stay right here if this next segment doesn't work for you. Just lifting and lowering. If this next segment works, we're gonna lift, bend, look behind, tap your toe, come back forward, come back down. Lovely. Twist, bend, tap, come back down. Lovely bend. Good. Whoops. Find your balance. Let's go 4 more times. Tap, lift, or you're just lifting and lowering. Down, lift, bend 2 more times. Breathe, lift, tap, forward, hooey. Lift, tap, reach, hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand down, knee down. Shake it out for just a second. Lovely. We're going to stay in this position doing some tricep push-ups. So keeping the body the exact same position, the only thing going to move is the elbow joint. Chest comes down towards the floor. Keep your elbows really tight, really important. You're going to put strain on your shoulders or your elbows if you don't tuck them into your ribs. So coming down, kissing the floor, going down as low as you can. Keep your belly engaged, keeping the pelvis so no tailbone weight up. Try to tuck it a little bit here. Coming down towards the floor. It's hard to do. It's hard to keep the tailbone nice and long. Good. Only coming as low as you can. Maybe you're right here, and that's perfectly fine. Breathe. Good. We have 8 more. Breathe, breathe, breathe. For 7. For 6. Good. Try to keep the pelvis tucked. Mine wants to untuck naturally. It does that. Good. Trying to be conscious. Let's go 4. Good. Feeling it in those triceps, I hope. For 3, it's harder than it looks. For 2. And 1. Lovely. Let's take a cat-cow in between. Nice work. If you need to kind of flush out the wrists at all, do so. We're going to come right back into it. So here we go. You're going to bring your left leg, same thing, nice and long. We're going to kiss the floor here and come back up. Toes are going to come down. We're going to lift the bottom leg, bring it back down. Leg lifts. Come down, kiss the ground. Lovely. Back toe touches. Lift the knee. If that part doesn't work for you, don't worry about it. Maybe just do the little push-up in the leg lift portion. Toe down. Leg lift. Breathe, other leg. Come down. Let's do 4 more times. You got it. Breathe. Yep, we're tapping in a little bit deeper today. Lift. Down. Let's do 2 more this way. Lift. Leg lifts. Nice in making all of the components separate from each other. Lift. Lovely. Come on down. Both knees together. Shake out the spine. Lovely. So now we're going to take foot back, knee in, knee in. Plank time, plank, knee down, knee down. Good, so we're setting our knees down. It's not the hover. In, out, out. I was gonna do it in a different order, but this works. We're doing it now. Well, let's go one more time. Hold your plank and come into a down dog. Nice work. Hold your plank. 3, 2, downward facing dog. If you need to take child's pose for a moment, absolutely listen into your body. Let's pedal out the legs. Take a nice deep breath. Try to find some rest in this pose. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. Sink your heels. Walk your hands back to your toes. Widen your feet as wide as your mat. We're going to bring our hips down back to where we started. Arms are going to reach overhead. Stand it up. Hinge down. So you'll see a little repetition here, but now we're getting a little bit more active. Hips down. Arms up. Raise. Hinge. Nice. Hips down. Arms up. Lift. And keep your belly nice and solid. Bend. Arms lift. 5 more this way. Beautiful work. Hang in there. I know this is challenging today, so pat yourself on the back. You're doing great. Do your best. Lift. Down. One more time this way. Hips, arms. Now we stay in our squat, down and up. Breathe, you got it. Nice, strong through the core. Your squat, your practice, make sure you're going as low as you can go. Knees aren't knocking in. If anything, they're pressing outwards. Let's go 2. And 1, we hold it right here. Arms reach back. Oh yeah, I said you can use weights. If you would like a little extra, you're welcome to use weights or no weights at all. You're like, oh, this is plenty of work. Don't worry about it. Down and up. Good. Just for a little extra. If you're feeling extra zesty today, grab those weights. Nice. Down. Reach up, arms overhead. Breathe for a little squat. Let's go for 2. Long spine. And 1. Nice. Float the arms forward. Press back. Float forward. Press back. Good. Palms just face inwards. Good. Changing it up. Let's go 3, for 2, and 1. Stay right here. We're going to rotate, reach back, rotate, reach back. Lovely. Breathe. Let's go 2. And 1. Hold it here. We're going to sink down, side leg left. So just your left and lift. Down. If you need to tap your toe, that's another option. So a little lateral raise, whether you have weights or not, it's totally fine. Lift. Let's flex our foot, get a little bit deeper into the outer glute. Nice lift. We're going to add a rotation in a moment. Let's go 5. Breathe for 4, 3, 2. Let's hold this one first. Hold this. Good, nice and strong. Find your balance for 4, 3, 2. We're going to switch it up. Come on down. We're going to crunch across and down for a squat. Cross. So if I'm facing you, cross, down, cross. Whoops, I'm falling over. Cross. I am never perfect myself here, so just rolling with the punches, doing your best. Good. Cross over. Let's go 3. We're going to hold. And 2. Hold it right here. Whoops. If you can find the balance. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to step forward. All right. Find your lunge. Nice deep lunge. We're going to sink down. Arms lift. Down. Nice and controlled. Good. Down. I'm going to step back just a little bit because we're going to move in a moment. Down and lift. Down and lift. You're rocking it. You're doing awesome. I know this isn't as gentle as maybe Some of you might have wanted, but challenge yourself. Get a little uncomfortable. Good, just strengthening the body, going at your own pace. Let's go to, let's hold it right here. Legs up, arms up, hold. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna bring the arms down. Let's fly forward and come back up here. Fly forward. Now option, you're welcome just to come here, hinge, and come back down. That's perfectly fine. If you want to try that balance challenge, work it out. Let's go 3. Let's hold our balance. And 2. And hold right here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Step it back. Step it back. Beautiful. Shake it out. If you had your weights, set them down. Wiggle out the hips. If you need some water, I know I need to sip, grab some water real quick. Towel off. I'm sweating a bit, so I hope you guys are doing good over there. All right. We have a whole other side to repeat. Let's inhale the arms. Take a nice deep breath. Let your heart rate come down. Exhale, waterfall. Roll it down. Walk it out to your down dog. Reversing. Knees come down to the floor. Let's take a few rounds of cat-cow. Work through your spine. Lovely job. You're doing great. We have the other side. We got all the way through it, so you gotta stick through it. You got it. Let's reach. Let's reach. Pull the belly in. Hold. And then on your next exhale, we find the rounding. For 10 times. Flowing through your spine. Breathe. Nice. Exhale. Exhale. You got it. Inhale. Exhale. Move through your spine. So make it more yogi style. Let's go 2 and 1. Hold here. 3, 2, 1. Reach it long and we come down and up. Down and up. Remember, if you need to take a break, child's pose is right there for you. Or just taking a little second. Good. Let's go 2 and 1. We're going to find that rotation. If you were taking it on the other side, tap, forward, down, lift, tap, forward, down, working on spinal mobility. Breathe. Nice. Let's go 3 more times for 3, for 2, good. And 1, lovely. Bring it back in. Back to those push-ups. Let's go 8. Good. Try to tuck the pelvis. I know, see, mine wants to curve like that. Make sure you're tucking that lordosis. I definitely have that. It's hard to correct. Good. Kind of live in that position, especially if we sit a lot, or most females tend to be a little bit more curvy in that low spine. So tucking, trying to work on that corrective exercise or corrective movements. Let's go 2 more times. For 2, lovely work. And 1, good. Take a cat-cow in between. Nice. Here we go. We're gonna go other side. Where were we? Yep. Right leg is lifting. We'll kiss the floor and lift. And down and lift. Good. Actually, no, we're on, yeah, I think so. I don't know, but I did reverse. I hope you guys are doing the other side. We'll do this a few times. Good. Let's go 2 and 1. Let's add on the toe and lift and down and kiss the floor, down and lift and down. Nice. Hang in there. Toe lift, down, kiss the floor. Let's go 2 and 1. Good. Both knees in. We're going to take that plank variation. So out, out, knee, knee. Out, out, knee, knee. You got it. Out, out, knee, knee. Hopefully you guys are finding the opposite side. I think I got a little tangled up in my own body here. Let's go 2. All my talking, not thinking straight. Good. Last one. Hold your plank. Downward facing dog. Lovely work. Walk it back. Roll your spine all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. Check it nice and wide. Arms reach overhead. We can do this one more time. Hinge. Hands to the earth. Hips sink down. Arms reach. We rise. Good. Hinge. Hips down. Arms reach. We lift and hinge. Hips down. Arms up. Good. Nice work. Breathe. Hips. Arms up. Down. Good. One more time. Last time here. Hips. Arms. Here we go. Up and down for your squat. Lots of repetition. I know it. Let's go 3. For 2, I'm doing it without the weights this round. If you want your weights, absolutely go for it. Good. Arms down. Arms up. Arms down. Arms up. Hang in there. Breathe. Let's go for 3. For 2. And 1. Lovely. Hold. Arms reach. Rotate. And rotate. Good. Breathe. We're going right leg this time. Let's go 2. And 1 through center. First this one, and then we'll add in the leg. Down and up, pressing back. Good. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms come through center. We lift. Well, at least I know I got this leg right. I hope you guys corrected it on the other side. I don't know if I was all wonky. Good. I got double time maybe on one side. Hopefully you guys paid attention. Good. Lift. And look, you're like, you're the teacher. What's going on? Right and left. You suck at that. Lift. Good. Lift. Let's go 4. For 3, we're going to add that cross. 2. And 1. Here we go. Down. Cross. Squat. Cross. Squat. Cross. You got it. Cross. Let's go 3. For 2. And 1. Let's hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Step forward or find your position. Down and up. You are strong. You are capable. Hang in there with me. I know you're working. I'm working pretty hard myself. Breathe. You're doing awesome. It's just a bit more of a challenging class today. Let's go 2. And hold right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hinge forward. If it feels okay, come on down. Hinge up. Come on down. Lovely. Taking the modification if you need it. Whoop. Let's go 2. And 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Step it back. Hands here. Step it back. Lovely. Shake it out. That is the hardest part. We're coming down to the mat. Grab some water. Towel off. I'm going to blow up my nose per usual. Good. All the sweat. It's running. All right. Let's go ahead and take it down. We'll step to the back of our mat. We'll come down this way again. Rolling through your spine. Walk yourself out. We'll come right to our knees. Finding that modified plank. Let's lower all the way. I'm going to get back a little bit. Lower yourself all the way to the belly. Nice job, everyone. Let's take just a pillow here for a moment. Bend your knees. Let's do that little crisscross. Take a second. Let your heart rates come down. Good. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen the legs out. We're going to make a goalpost position with our arms. Now your forehead can stay touching the floor or just hovering, but the upper body is not gonna move. We're gonna lift just the arms and come back down. Just the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together and come back down. So the head is not part of this, just the arms. Good, you're just looking straight at the floor, squeeze and lift, squeeze. Nice, and if this doesn't work for you, you can always bring your arms back and lift in that fashion. It's less strenuous on the shoulders. Good, we're gonna add a little bit to this. So we are gonna lift our chest in a moment. In 3, for 2, and 1, lift chest just a little bit. The elbows are gonna come back into that little like locust pose, bend the elbows, reach up overhead. So back, down, center, overhead. Breathe, lengthen, reach, bend, overhead. Elbows in, reach back 2 more times, overhead. Gaze looks down, breathe. Last time, stay in our little locust pose for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Make a pillow. Shake out your hips real quick. Nice work. All right, we're gonna dive into lower body. So just let your upper body rest for a moment. Let's flex both feet. We're just gonna alternate. Let's come into some little glute lifts. So forehead on the floor, or on your hands, that is. Good. So flexed feet, straight legs, work through the glutes. Just alternating lifts and lift. And lift, squeeze into your buns, lift and lift. Nice, 3, 2, 1. We're just gonna go out to the side, into center. So full legs out, out, in, out, out, in. Feel it in your buns, out, out, in. Let's go the other direction, out, out, in. So leaning with a different leg. You got it. Nice and controlled. Let's go 2. And 1 last time back in. Let's point your toes. We're gonna lift both legs up and both legs down. So the toes are pointed now. Lift through your buns. Try to lift the thighs off the mat. The knees aren't part of this. They are nice and straight, so no bent knees here. Gotta lift. You can always alternate your legs if 2 legs doesn't work. Let's go 2 and 1. Out wide to center. Out wide, squeeze your bums to center. Let's go forward. Try to dive more into the glutes, less in the hamstrings here. I know that's hard. Try to focus in with lifting through the glutes. Nice. Squeezing them nice and tight. Let's go 2 and 1. Flutter kicks, little flutters for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Bend the knees, crisscross. Release the hips to child's pose, hands under the shoulders. Knees come together. Press it back, child's pose. Take a moment. Release through your spine, maybe kind of rock from side to side. Good work. Let's walk your hands over to the left side. Take a nice stretch. And then walk yourself over to the right side, stretch it out. Lovely, coming back through center, coming to all fours. Let's take another round of cat-cow. Just moving through your spine. And we're gonna come onto our backs. Nice job. So let's come forward, come to your seat, however that looks to you. Let's roll your spine down. Hug your knees nice and tight into your glutes. The knees pressing forward. Head on the floor. We're gonna lift our hands up towards the sky, shoulders pressed down. You are welcome at any time if you need to set your hands on the floor to brace yourself, you're welcome to do that. Otherwise, palms face inwards, reach them towards the sky, shoulders pressed down. We're gonna gently start to tuck our pelvis under, roll your spine up, 1 vertebra at a time, lifting up nice and high. Good. As trying to find the distance or the evenness with the knees and the shoulders. And then rolling your spine down one vertebra at a time. Untucking your pelvis. Good. And then rolling your spine up. Just realized how tired I am today. Rolling your spine down. I feel like my brain's a little foggy. And then roll your spine on up. Ribs knit down. Good. Just nice and gentle. Rolling through your spine. Lovely. This next time we hold it up, we're just going to hold and then move with the arms. Arms are going to tap the floor if they can reach, and then tap the floor again to the base. Good. Tap overhead. Tap by your glutes. Just the arms. So working on that mobility of the shoulders, keeping the hips up there, working on the glute strength. Let's go 2 and 1. Let's move with our hips now. So next time our arms go down, our hips are going to go down, and then they go up and the arms go up overhead. So with that hip hinge all the way down, tap all the way up. So no articulation, just a hinge down and lift up. Nice. Let's go 3 more. Squeeze into your backside for 2. Good, and 1, hold everything at the top. You're gonna lift just your right heel and set it back down. Lift it, set it down. Lift it, set it down. For 2, and 1, heel sets down. Now the left heel. Let's lift, set it down. Lift, set it down. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Now let's lift both heels if you can and set them down. Good, lift and down. And lift, just keeping that bridge, keeping the ribs down, keeping the belly engaged. Let's go 3. For 2, hold the heels up. Let's lower and lift just the hips. Lower and lift. If that does not feel okay for your back, for your legs, just feel free to put your heels back down. That's okay. So yes, this taps a little bit more into those hamstrings with the heels lifted. Let's go 2 and 1. Hold it for 4. 3, 2, and 1. Roll your spine down, hug your knees into your chest. Lovely work. We're going to do the same thing with our feet nice and wide. So make sure they're nice and close to your glutes, but they're wide as your mat. The knees are pressed outwards here. So once again, arms to the sky unless you're keeping them down. Let's roll the pelvis up and roll the pelvis down. Roll it on up. So we're doing the same exact thing with wide legs. Roll it down. 2 more rounds. Good. Ribs knit down. So we're working a little bit more on those outer glutes. Now hold it up right here. Just hold. Now the arms flow overhead and down towards the floor. Keep the hips lifted, or if this is a partial lift, maybe you're a little bit lower. Maybe that's where your back's at today. Make sure we're have a nice neutral pelvis here. Once we're at the top, squeeze into your buns. Let's go 2 and 1. Let's flow with the hips. The hips come down, the arms go overhead. The hips rise to the sky. Good. So let's flow. Nice. I'm going to scoot forward a little bit. I'm running into my step here. Good. Down and up. Let's go 2 and 1. Next time your hips come on up, hold it right here. Lift the right heel and lower. Right heel and lower. You got it. Let's go 4, 3, 2, 1. Other heel lift for 5, 4. Try to keep those hips up. 3. Mine are sagging. 2 and 1. Now both heels lift. I'm going to pull my heels in a little bit closer. If you need to do that, readjust. Lift and lower. Let's go 5, 4, 3. Both heels. 2. Keep them lifted. Here we go. Hinge down and up for 5. For 4. You got this. 3. You can always put those heels down for 2. Hold it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and roll it on down. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little rock from side to side. Beautiful work. We're going to tap a bit into our core. We're going to start nice and gentle, layering on once again. So we're going to do 2 different layers. Feet are going to be on the floor, starting nice and simple. Now you're welcome to have your hands behind your head if free, your free neck doesn't feel good. Palms face forward. We're gonna curl them up for a basic curl here. A little curl prep and then come back down. So peeling the shoulder blades off the mat, coming down. And then we're rolling your spine back down. So remember, you're always welcome to have your hands behind your head, and you can work right here if that feels okay. The arms do give the weight going forward a little bit, so they do kind of assist as well. So just paying attention to what feels better for your body. Peeling the shoulder blades off the mat, your gaze goes along for the ride. Curl, 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 working a little bit more superficial, the upper abdominals. Good, curl, lift it, lift it. Nice, one more time. Come on, forward, hold it here, right hand behind the head. Lift it up, let's pump it. Little pumps. Good, inhale, so it's like a really basic 100. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 10 more. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it down. Arms to the sky. Reset. Here we go. Lift it up. Right hand down, left hand behind the head. Let's pump it second side. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll feel kind of that pull on the oblique because we're doing one side here. You'll feel like you have to stabilize through the core. So just hang in here. 20 more. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really peel the shoulder blades up. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. Lovely work. All right, take a little break for just a moment. We're going to dive into legs to a tabletop position. Palms face up. You're welcome to have your hands behind your head. Peeling the shoulder blades up, coming all the way back down. Peeling it up. You are welcome to also keep your feet on the floor. We do have more of an imprint here. Lower back imprints into the earth. Peel, really diving in a little bit more into the lower abdominals. Everything stabilizing. Good, let's go to. We're just sectioning out our little modified hundreds today. Let's hang out here, right hand behind the head. Let's pump it out for 30. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 10. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and break. Nice. Take a breather right here. Other side, peel it up. Hand behind the head. Pump it out for 30. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring it down. Lovely. Rest your head. You can kind of wiggle out the hips a little bit. You are welcome to keep your head on the floor for this next one. We're going to tap the floor and tap the floor. If you would like to take it up a notch, hand behind your head, peeling it up, tapping the floor. Just pay attention to what your body needs right now. I know it's been a challenging movement today, so we're towards the end of class. Take it where you need to be. Just tapping good, really engaging through those lower abdominals, and certainly keeping your head down if you need to. Tap and tap. Let's go 3. For 2, we're going to change our legs. Heels come together. Flex your feet, press frog legs. Feel free to have your hands on the floor and your head down, or keeping your head lifted for that extra challenge. Breathe. Last little bit we're doing here. Good. Breathe. Press. And press. Strong through your inner thighs. Press. You can also press to the ceiling too. That's an option. Nice work for 4. For 3. For 2. And 1. Pull it in. Head comes down. Nice effort, everyone. Heels to the outside edges of the mat. Let's windshield wiper our legs and our arms to a T here. Good, side to side. Just take a nice deep breath. Exhale per side. Good. The next time your knees fall to your left, let them hang out there. Look to your right. Open your heart. Hang out here. Take a moment. Breathe. Good. And let's bring the knees over to the right side. Your head over to the left side. Take a breath. Should have saved that one for the 4 o'clock class on Thursday. That one's supposed to be a little bit more intense. So you guys did awesome. You hung in there. Take another breath. Sigh it out. Let's bring it back through center. Hug both knees into chest. Let's rock and roll on your spine. A few times, whatever feels good to you. Let's bring the soles of your feet together. Let's do some stretching in our seated position today. So soles in, wiggle out those knees. We have a good amount of time to stretch, so that's good. Good, wiggle it out. Hinge forward. Let's fold forward, releasing the low back. Take a breath. Nice. So allowing the knees to fall, allowing the hips to open and the spine to round. We'll take one more breath here. And then roll it on up. We're going to take our feet forward. Keep your knees bent here. Get up on your sits bones. Get your tush out from underneath you. Hinge forward. Allow your belly to touch your thighs. If you need to bend more deeper, feel free to do that. Otherwise, folding forward, I like to just kind of cross my arms or grab my ankles. Whatever feels good. This is a really nice low back stretch. So it gets not into the hamstrings with our knees bent. It's much more about the low back. So just hanging out here, taking a moment, breathe. Take a couple more breaths. Ooh, excuse me, yawning over here. It's not you guys. Don't worry. And roll yourself on up. I'm gonna face my mat. You guys can face whatever direction. Let's lengthen your left leg out nice and long. Pull the right knee in. Good. We'll take a side fold now, bringing your hand to the ankle, up and over for a side bend. Get that nice side body stretch here, much deserved stretch. All of these stretches, much deserved stretching. Good. Take another breath or two. Feeling the nice side body stretch. Good. And then your hand will go behind you. Sweep it up if it feels good to lift your hips to the sky. Open your heart. Good. And sweep it back down. Let's go to the other side. So pulling left in, right out. Reach to the ankle. Up and over we go. Side body stretch. Open your heart. Good. Just take a moment and sweep your arm back and around. Lift your hips to the sky. Open up. Lovely. And come on down. Let's take a nice straddle now. So both legs go. Press into the thighs. Nice flexed feet. Just start and let's point and flex. Kind of find that inner thigh release. And you can stay here, hands behind you. Or if it feels good to hinge forward, maybe you're more flexible than me, you can come all the way down, wherever you can be. Maybe you're nice and high, it really doesn't matter, just that you're stretching your body. Good. I like to flex my feet a little bit more here, get a little bit more to the quads so we can get more release in the back of the thighs. So take just a moment, breathe. And just one more breath here. Lovely. Roll it on up. We're gonna bring those legs forward, cross your left over your right, or I'm gonna come alongside my mat here. So I have something on my ankle. If it feels good to bend the bottom leg and come into this little pretzel, you can. Otherwise, keep that leg long. We're gonna cross the, I believe it'll be your right hand, your left hand back and over whatever position you're in. I was just facing you guys. So if you're on the other side, that's fine. Good. Take a moment and breathe. Good. We'll go the other direction. Always harping on myself with lefts and rights because I'm notoriously really horrible at them. I try really hard, but it doesn't always work out. Good. Come back through center. Let's fold over our legs now. So whether your bottom leg is long or not, just fold forward for just a moment. And then come on up, lengthen your right leg out, left leg over, or the opposite would probably be your opposite. I said the opposite before. So pull that bottom leg in. If you feel good here, if those sit bones are on the floor, otherwise just keep that leg long, perfectly fine. Crossing over the knee and up and behind, looking behind you. Getting that nice rotation, taking a breath. Let's go the other way. Counter stretch. Coming forward, forward fold on your thighs. Take a nice deep breath. Sigh it out. Lovely. Unwind. Let's come to a seat facing forward. We'll end here. We'll take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, side bend. Maybe the forearm can come down, maybe not. Good. Wherever you are. Still a little bit more gentle side bend than the other one. And we'll sweep it forward and just work our way to the other side. Up and over. Keep the sits bones on the floor. Probably roll it forward. Hang out here for a moment. Let your head hang heavy. Maybe shake it no. And then we'll stack up our spine, sitting nice and tall. We'll take 3 big breaths. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale here. Exhale, go. Last time. Heart, hands through heart center. Nice deep sigh. Exhale. Close your eyes for just a moment. Take a moment to thank yourself for working so hard today. I know this was a more challenging movement, so thanks for coming along with me and challenging yourselves. And I thank you so much for, as always, allowing me to guide your practice. I will see you next time. Thank you everyone for being here. If you have anything to say, feel free to. Otherwise, I will see you next class.
Thank you, Mary. I enjoyed the challenge.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah, it was just a little bit more challenging than the normal class. I never know. Sometimes I'll plan something. I'm like, oh yeah, that's fine. And then it gets like real hot and heavy. I'm like, oh, that was different than I planned. So, you know, it works. Good.
It was a great class.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys
I
found
love
it.
seeing how far you can forward fold. It just, I was like, wow.
I used to not even be able to touch the floor. So it's taken me years to get there. But as soon as I started doing Pilates and especially yoga full time, when I was really deep in my my training for yoga is when I started getting, well, and Pilates, the combination of the two is when I started getting really flexible. So
Wow.
still not even close to what some yogis can do, but
Well, it's a beautiful thing to see. So good job.
Yeah, you'll get there. Just keep working on it.
Okay.
It does get better. I was notoriously horribly inflexible before. Like I'm
Yeah.
not even kidding. So yeah.
Okay. I'm seeing little improvements, so I'm still keeping up hope.
Yes, keep doing it. All right,
Thank you
you guys. Bye. Bye, Deborah.
So much.
You're welcome.